Canada has asked for clemency for Robert Schellenberg.
We have already spoken with China's ambassador to Canada and requested clemency.
A tough ask, as the relationship only seems to get worse. Evidence today by China accusing the Prime Minister of malicious slander. And after Canada changed its travel advisory, China has responded in kind, warning of the arbitrary detention of a Chinese citizen. Meanwhile, Schellenberg's family can only watch. Foreign Affairs Minister Chrystia Freeland spoke to his father today.
It was a very emotional conversation for him.
He and his family have asked the government to do all it can to save their son from death row. But that may be an uphill battle. We learned today that 2 Chinese-Canadian dual citizens have been executed for drug crimes in China in recent years, suggesting that even in normal times, it's hard to stop a Chinese execution.
Prime Minister Harper wrote a personal letter to Xi Jinping asking for clemency, and they proceeded anyway the next day with the execution.
Canada's then ambassador says the only way forward is to get other allies on side.
I would hope that the government will continue with this strategy because we have to attract as much international attention to this. China is concerned about its reputation, and it may make them think twice.
A message seemingly echoed by the Foreign Affairs Minister today.
We now have Germany, France, the Netherlands, the EU, the United States, the UK, Australia, Estonia, Lithuania, and Latvia publicly coming out and speaking against these arbitrary detentions.
None of which has been lost on China. I have noted that some Canadian officials have been going all out to encourage more of their allies to side with them, said Hua, but these several countries cannot represent the international community.
I think we need to persuade China that it is not in their long-term interest to detain foreigners, right, for whatever reason.
So far, the Canadian government has stopped short of the Prime Minister directly reaching out to China's president about Schellenberg or the other 2 detained Canadians. Evan Dyer, CBC News, Ottawa.